Yeah. I don't force cycling though. We know that I hate cycling on this channel, right? Ooh, good song. Right. My brain is too small to win gems. This is a disastrous start. We kind of like this rare though, right? It works well in the mythic. Rumbling Rock Slide's good though, right? Yeah. This is a two-head draft. I mean, we're going to take the mythic rare and just try and build around it as much as we can. But wow, this is an awful first pick. If it wasn't for this, I'd take the Rumbling Rock Slide. Is Keegs in the table? There he is. There he is. Okay. I mean, we've got to take one of these two, right? I think we have to take the general. It's such a good card. Although, should implement some good old two-headed giant. Ooh, I do like the Bastion. I think the Enforcer is just a slightly better card. We don't need the Bastion to win. Yeah, it certainly does have the synergy. But we want to, for the first kind of like 3 or 4 picks, right? We want to be picking the utmost best picks that we can possibly do, right? Now here, I completely agree. Maybe we go back to the Recluse here. What was your pack one, pick one, Keeks? 4 colours, let's go. All right. It's not ideal, but there's no humans at all. No humans. This is the best card in the pack by a mile, an absolute mile. This is the best card in the pack, especially in that situation. Now, I mean, Giant Stinger's good. Eudoro, okay. Unfortunate for you. Oh no, that's the big turtle, right? There's a Giant Stinger coming your way, my friend. I think I'm going to take the Chittering Harvester and then try and go 3 colours. Or at least have a splash. Have you guys ever played Guardsman? You have a king and 2 guards either side of them. The guards play a one-on-one and cannot interact in each other's game. The king has no combat phase unless the guard has been defeated. That sounds really interesting. What is that? What is that on? What's it kind of? What's the format for that? Hmm. Okay, I'm going to take the Whisperer. And then maybe we splash blue. We don't need this early doors, right? Call it generals, though. Ooh, maybe we're splashing green. Humble Naturalist, but the Heron is best card, right? I'd love to have picked up a Humble Naturalist there. Yeah. Yikes. Looks like we're going there. Looks like we're going good old 3 colours. Sultai. Sultai is one of the kind of premium. Oh, thank you very much for that follow, Crazy Mike, and also for the raid. Very appreciative of it. Okay, we could go with the Skybonder, but I think having 1 mammoth is really good. I mean, at the minute we're really, really expensive here, right? But maybe it'll sort itself out. Excavation mole. I don't like the mole. I've only ever played a friendly tabletop games. Known as Emperor, same premise. Okay. Dolphin? I mean, we don't really want the Wildbonder, right? Let's take the Dolphin. Mole hits bombs every time. Every single time, Wing Spear. You're correct. That's why I don't like playing it. You kind of, if you do have any recursion, a Cocoon could be fine here. If you do have any recursion, that's great, yeah? In that you can dig it out, but you need that recursion to be in your hand. On Color Crystal, we will take that. Okay, Light of Hope. How's it looking, Keeks, for you? We're not doing too good over here. We might have to swap decks. I mean, that's really good. What are we missing in blue? We'll be passing a Fertilid, right? I'm going to take this. Wow. Wow. Do you know the splash for this? We're doing 4-color good stuff over here, Keeks. Be that guy that holds up the packs. Sake. I'm going to take their tactics. Okay. I mean, the Hemorphage. Just try and go like mutate. Mutate tribal. What's better? What's better out of these? Maybe the... Yeah, okay. Brushwag or the Symbiote. I like the Symbiote if we are doing lots of the mutating. So I'm going to take that. Black Mutate always gets me in drafts. I mean, Boar's really good with the Cavern Whisperer. But I think getting this incremental life gain and tokens is really good. And another Heron, which we can't really pass, chat, in all honesty. We can't pass it. We're going to have to be 3 colours, not play the aerial item, sadly. Black Mutate's really powerful though, right? Looks like I'm going Jeskai or maybe Boros. F's in the chat for Keegs there. I had a mole with 3 times back for more. Cast mole, bin 2 back for more. Thank you, RNG. Thank you, RNG. Although we'd love the 4s, I think taking the Gust of Wind here is just too powerful. It's really good in terms that it draws a card. I'm hoping this Winota carries me. Keegs has Winotas. I bet it might just cheat at a Agent of Treachery somehow. A few humans though. I'll bear that in mind for pack 3, mate. I'll bear that in mind for pack 3. Our deck's not looking too bad, Keeks. We're going to go for the Mutate. Try and go heavy on it. Try and cheat out some of our bigger creatures. You're 2 from me. Yeah. Oops. I didn't block anyone then, did I? Just clicking randomly on the screen. Ooh. I like the other one mind here. We've got a couple of humans in the Naturalist and the Kinnan. Probably won't be taking many more humans up there, actually. In before Dean opens Kudrow and you hate pigs. I couldn't possibly, can I? We really like Keegs on the channel. I mean, we can think about it. Goriak? What we're like in the so 15 creatures. I kind of guess getting the Goriak's fine. If I saw a Kudrow, I'd drop blue for black, honestly. My blue is not great. Well, don't be greedy with the blue. You can send some of the blue over here, mate. We probably don't play 2 of the Petrons. Terrons? Terrons. Keegs, are you planning on playing any flyers? Just out of interest. I like the 2/2 bug that comes back. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Alright. I have a couple. Okay, just useful to know, mate. Just useful to know. Oh, we could have had the world here, chat. We could have had the world. We didn't have enough humans, though, right? I kind of like the boar here. Kind of like the boar just to help show up our 4-drops a little bit. Oh, Keegs, if you are playing Jeskai, mate. If you are playing Jeskai, just wait a second. I'm going to pass you some beautiful cards. I'm going to grab the Wolf Bear. Sanctuary for you. You're going Sanctuary over the Ultimatum? Ooh. We'll take that. If I can get it. I mean, it'll be very telling on what is between us, right? If the Sanctuary doesn't come round. Though the Ultimatum looks good. Ram through here for removal, chat, or mutual destruction. What do you think? I kind of like the ram through a little bit. I mean, ram. I think ram. I do like the Thieving Otter, but we do need some of that removal. Evo Wild seems good. You know what? We've never really had that much issue with mana. Grabbing Mentors with Renota proc sounds kind of nice, actually. Keegs, we're passing you a Zenith Flare, mate. Can you do anything with it? Gonna grab a second to win here, chat. Try and slow our opponents down. Focus on that card draw. It's really, really important. Cavern Whisperer. I think it's the Cavern Whisperer here over. We don't have enough cycle. Take it anyway, though. Take it anyway. I mean, it would make us 5 colours. He picked the ultimatum. Did he? Interesting. Spicy pick there. Okay, chat. We're going to go for the Capture Sphere here. Lots of great stuff coming around that cycling deck. Persona 5. Oh, yeah. No worries, my friend. Enjoy. I think we grab the Godzilla here, right? And we just try and cheat things out early doors. I mean, we've got a crystal for ramp. Sadly, Exile can no longer be healed, but their spirit lives on. Adventurous Impulse for card draw. What do we think? I kind of like it. I do like... Oh, Dark Bargain, though. I don't like things going into the graveyard here because we don't have back for more. So I'm going to take the Adventurous Impulse. The deck's not too bad. Deck's not too bad, is it? We've got lots of little things going on. I'm a little bit concerned about having all of these kind of large drops up here. But maybe we get rid of the Terran. Chat, get thinking of what cuts we might need to make. I think it's gonna be quite a lot, right? Don't like the 6-drop 3/6. Yeah, me neither, Wingspear. Me neither. I mean, it is a good card. Don't get me wrong, it's a very good card, but I've got a decent little Vigilance package hidden away in this deck. Good to mutate onto, but it's rare. Blitz Leech is expensive, right? I don't think we need the Blitz Leech either. We've got no recursion, which is an issue. Lead the Stampede. Gonna take the Evo Wild here. Another Fertilid or another of one mind. I think it's the Fertilid, actually. Okay, fully grown doesn't do it for us. Looks like we're not getting any back for Moors or what's the one in the green, whatever that one is. Looks like we're not getting that. What a shame. I mean, this deck really does come together with those the back for Moors and the thingy bond. Summoner's Bond? Summon Bond? 80 gems in the bank though, which is good to see. Right. What changes can we make? My last deck had 6 Heed Bonders and 3 Foxes. There was a game where I was getting 6 life a turn. I won that game. No. Bushrag is next to mutate. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, we've got some excellent cards in there. Black. White. I mean, chat knows what I'm thinking. I don't think it's manageable, though. I'd love having the... Part of me, you know, wants to just ditch all the blue and play white-black, but we can't as well, can we? We can't play the white cards. It wasn't enough that we saw. I mean, there probably was a point where we could have done that, but right. So let's get rid of the dolphin. Maybe we get rid of the cocoon as an early drop. Maybe I don't think we need it. It's not that good a card. It's not that good a card in all honest, chat. Naturalist, Symbiote, 2 Fertilids, Recluse, Goriac, of one mind. Yes, yes. Boar, Wolf Bear, Sphere. Herons, Shore Sharks, Whisperer. I think because we haven't got any recursion, we get rid of Titan of Rex. And that kind of smooths out the draw a lot better, doesn't it, right? We've got 2 Fertilids and a Crystal. And the Evo Wilds. And as such, I might get rid of one of the blues. Or black, actually. Do we get rid of one of the blacks? Imports could go as well. You have a decent draw on fixing. Seems good. Seems good. I have no idea I'm getting this deck to 40 cards. I feel you, Keegs. I feel you. 18 creatures, 6 non-creatures. Do we cut a land? Because, like, realistically, these are 4 drops. That's a 4 drop, and that's a 4 drop, right? And the Harvest is a 5 drop. So we could cut 1 land. Having double black for the Batra seems important. Whereas having blue, maybe not as important. Capture Sphere, Gust of Winds. Actually, we've got a lot more blue, haven't we? Let's cut a black. And then save Batra. Is it a 6 drop? You could... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It feels more of a 6 drop than a 4 drop, right? Okay, chat. Let's go with this. I mean, I would have loved to have had the ultimatum and the dire tactics, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. I mean, our black card is so powerful though. Flash for 4 can sometimes be good. Flashing for 4. Yeah. Oh, it's got a flash, hasn't it? I honestly, yeah, Wingspear. I didn't. Thank you for that. I didn't really make note of that. It can be good. It can be good. Okay. Let's say 5/3 for this. I think we're missing a few components such as the summoning bonds, bond of summoning, whatever that card is, and also the more. I think the bag for more would really have made this deck, and we would have played the Rex. It is flexible, I suppose. Flashing for 4 and then mutate onto it also works. Yeah. Okay, let's jump into the first game, and hopefully we can come up against Keegs in one of the later games. The fact that it can put an opponent's big creature back into their hand and you draw a card, I think is enough for 4 mana. Wow. Mulligan. Mulligan. I mean, we keep this. We don't get a 2 drop, right? Either way. So part of me thinks maybe we get rid of this. We've got ways to shuffle the deck, so it might come up. I'd rather get rid of it as it's technically like a dead hand in our card. Dead card in our hand. Frostveil Ambush. Beautiful. Crystal would have made extra mana with him. It would have done, but then like we don't have the benefit for it, right? Because we don't have like the Naturalist down for ramp. So ideally you want Naturalist on turn 2, that card on turn 3, and then kind of ramp out with it. But yeah, it's a tricky one. Symbiote down for us. We don't have any 3 mana mutates. We do trade this off if Oppo attacks him with their Symbiote. The Crystal cycle 2. We probably have to play the Crystal next turn, in all honesty, you know. Ozolith. Evo Wilds. Okay. Okay. I see what you're doing, Oppo. Cycles for 1. No Great Horn makes me a sad panda. Makes you a sad panda. I'm not happy about it at all. We attack him. The Great Horn would have been huge here. We only saw 1. My Winota just got Mystic Subdued. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, honestly. I'm going to play the Crystal down. We need that 4th mana, right? Cavern Whisper on the Bristling Boar seems tasty. But Oppo's up to 4 mana. Yeah, it looks like they've got some mutate going on. Right, let's ditch the Fertilid. It's the mirror match. It's the mirror match. Do we put another Cavern Whisperer on the top of it is the question. Cycles. Mole. Interesting. Blood Curdle. Great shout. I'll probably get this in for 5. I mean, we can completely destroy Oppo's hand here. What do we think about that? Pouncing Shore Shark. Maybe. Maybe we just go for the Pouncing Shore Shark. Boom. Seems good then. Mutate again to bounce and discard too. I mean, it's not bad, is it? Just hope they don't have another Blood Curdle. Ivy Elemental. Menace counter? Okay. Under. What do we bounce? The mole? Mole has a trampling counter, right? Oh, it's just a 1-1 counter. And I guess it's Ivy Elemental, right? Mole gives less counters. It does, but Oppo doesn't look like they're going to be doing much with that, right? Because they can't attack in this turn. They can't attack in this turn. Interesting to go with the Cavern Whisperer. Essence Symbiote. Oh, the Hemophage. Gain some life. Put the counters on. Death Touch. Trample. Wow. They can't attack him. We need something big. That's not big. Landlord mode activated. Bristling Boar. No attacks. Come on, whiff, Oppo, whiff. Wow, these counters certainly do work, right? Especially in a mutate deck. I think they've got the. I think they had the +3 there. Bristling Boar their own. Beautiful. And to answer your question before, yes, I do think that the Gust of Wind is good enough in the deck. He just said doo-doo. I'm trying to summon doo-doo shoes to the channel. Game 1, 1 win. Let's jump into game 2. Because they would have just the Cavern Whisperer and had a 8/8 Menace instead, I think. Which we don't want. We very much couldn't have really dealt with that. Whereas previously we were able to block. If that makes sense. What goes first? What do we think of this one, chat? I mean, we're getting green mana down for the Humble Naturalist. which could get us into the Recluse. It's not the worst opening hand. In all honesty, it can get us into our cards that we need. Oppo goes first. You keep. I'm also thinking of keeping Wingspear. It's a very risky keep. It is a very risky keep. But Ron also keeps. Good morning, my friends. Right, so let's go for the Evo Wilds. Crack it. And go green. Beautiful. And now we've got all of our mana as well, so it's quite good. We just have to think, do we go Symbiote or do we go Naturalist? Oppo, black, white. I kind of guess let's go for the Naturalist, right? I mean, that's the point of having the Naturalist. Ooh. Something for Oppo? Seems good. Seems good. Beautiful. Always forget the Naturalist can only cast creature spells. Yeah, I fell for that a couple of times. It's not good. It's not good. I look at top 5 cards, so we still need like another 4 mana to make the most of this, but I mean, Oppo looks like they've got some sort of Swallow Whole. Interesting. Okay. I can kind of see that. I can see why they'd do that. Do we go for the Recluse and just start to... Whenever creature mutates, put 2 1/1 counters on it? So we would kind of be winning that race. Maybe it's a Crystal, though. I think it's the Crystal, attacking with both, and... Go for the Gust of Wind next turn? I mean, we'd like to see a mutate onto that. Not to swallow the whole, surely. I kind of like the Cavern Whisperer. Because now we've got a blocker. No attacks. No attacks. Ooh, that's interesting. Do we just think that Oppo hasn't got anything? Let's go for a Gust of Wind on the Splendormere. Interesting. Cavern Whisperer? They could have a Blood Curdle. They could have a Blood Curdle. They cycled the Splendormere, so that's not too bad. It looks like Oppo could just be landlocked here. No attacks. No block, sorry. Second Gust of Wind is possible, but... I mean, ideally we have another... Ooh, okay. Heron looks quite good for us. Gains his life, makes a blocker. Oh, also means we can play our Gust of Wind cheaper next turn. Let's go for that. Drawing a card as well. Actually, we can play it cheaper this turn, right? Beautiful. Gain 2 life. So what do we think we do here, chat? Do we use the Gust of Wind, or do we just play on a Fertilid, or do we just pump it, get him to discard another card, draw a card for us, or do we go for the Fertilid? Maybe it's the Gust of Wind. They can gain 4 life. The Oricon. What happens when this mutates? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that actually. I think I'm just going to take this back to their hand. You know what? I'm going to attack him because what we're looking for is for Oppo to mutate this onto this, and then we've got Dergibat next turn. If we get another land as well, we can do that world. Oh no, we can't. We can't. No blocks. Now, do we risk the mutate? Do we risk the mutate? I feel we do. Oppo would have killed this, right, if they had the chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We could... No, we can't do that. We can't do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. If you can flash also, believe. We can flash it, but it's only a 3-3 though, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mutate it onto here. Target an opponent. Destroy target opponent. Creature mutates. Draw a card. I mean, this is beautiful, right? Oh, did we miss tap there? I thought... Why would you tap us like that? Is there any sense for it to tap us like that? There's not, right? There's literally no... I don't know. This game, man. I should start tapping myself. Obviously. Oh no, we didn't have enough. I already played the land. My fault. My fault. It doesn't matter which way we did. I should have left the green though, regardless, right? Dirgy bat of their own. What are the chances? Why did they slow play that as well? Yikes. So the options here, chat. I mean, we can go for this, right? And then we can make an informed decision. Okay. I mean, I like the recluse in that it could block, but equally, I think let's make the board as big as we can, right? Flood or screw. There is no happy medium. You could have mutated, flashed your dirge when they casted their... Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, but, like, I mean, that is true, but, like, the problem with that is... We just, no, okay, no attacks. The problem with that is oftentimes it's cheaper. I mean, obviously the dirge bat here doesn't count. That's an example. But oftentimes it's cheaper to mutate onto a creature than it is to cast it, like, out of its hand, right? I think we can agree with that. And so because of that, that's kind of one reason why I think it's... Oppo can't really attack in here, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Fertilid to get a land out of my deck. We're going to go green or black. Doesn't really matter. Let's go black. Ram through seems good. So we're going to mutate this onto 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it doesn't really matter if this dies, right? So let's mutate on this. Go over. Yeah, so it all very much goes down to what ifs. Like, what if our opponent has this and what if they have that? If they don't have something, then we'll never find that out, right? Pick up the win anyway. But yeah, really interesting discussion with that Wing Spear. That's why I've been using some of my instant removal at sorcery speed. Just because if I've got the inkling that Oppo can mutate next turn, I'd rather get rid of it so that they can't afford to mutate that creature. So they have to play something else. Speed is something that I do need to remember, actually. Because I assume it can actually come in. So it is a good point. Fertilid. Oh, I mean, we are going first, so hopefully. Okay, we're going to play the Forest Down first, just in case we do get the blue-green creature on turn 2. We didn't. Time. Fertilid can help us get into our 4th mana, but ideally, this hand's great if we can get it, you know, naturally. But they had 2 mutate targets, so in that case, you would probably want to wait till opponents do something. No, yeah, I completely agree with that, Wingspear. Completely agree with that point, my friend. Naturalist. Where does this mana... It comes into tapped, right? I mean, what do we... So we have a... we have 42% chance of drawing a land, right? Now, distant to boar? Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, obviously we're going to draw a land here, though, right? With 100% we're going to draw a land next. But, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Oppo. What are you thinking? 3 mana? Is it something that can take down the naturalist? I think it's a human. What, coming up next? Farfinder. I mean, the question is, if we do get mana, what do we do? Oh, naturalist is a human, so they've got no mutate. But so it has to be onto a creature. They getting a Farfinder would have been good in our deck as well. There's the we thought we would have had. Okay, chat. So I'm playing like this, right? So Boar can turn into a 4/4. That is true. But I want to get the Chittering Harvester down if I can, because I think they're going to mutate onto the Farfinder. Okay. So what we're looking for here is the end of our turn to get a land, put it onto the battlefield. So we've got that ramp, and then it gives us options. I mean, up at... Ooh. Fire Prophecy. Yikes. Okay. I mean, one of those things. They either have it or they don't, right? They either have it or they don't have it. There's nothing in between. Let's go for the forest. I mean, obviously there, if we play the bear, they can't do that, right? But they probably, if they're kind of stuck on mana... Or not for mana, but if they're stuck on actual having cards, they would have just cast it on the naturalist instead. So either way there, it gets cast, if that makes sense. A part of me wants to play down the Chittering Harvester, but I think we can just keep the Pouncing Shore Shark, maybe eat something up. So let's attack him. See if they block the Farfinder. Beautiful. Okay, so now we've got the Pouncing Shore Shark on flash. But Oppo's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 4. They've got effectively got 5 mana to play with, right? One of those could be a Blood Curdle. There's a pause. It could indicate that they've got some sort of cycling, or it could indicate a Blood Curdle. Cycling. In the case of cycling, then they've got plenty of mana, right? So we don't care too much about the naturalist. So we will block the Farfinder. Nice. And then what can we go for here? I feel like we should go for... I mean, the Blood Bear's not... the Wolf Bear's nice. But do we bounce the naturalist and just start going through their deck a little bit? I don't know. So I got Crystal. We need that. Can we just cycle it instead? Okay, what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to... just go in with the Shore Shark. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 and cycle that. Yeah. So I'm going with the Shore Shark. And then tap this for green and play out the Wolf Bear. We should have kept blue mana up there if possible. Because then it looks like we've got Essence Scatter. So in real life we would have done that. But with the Auto Tapper we didn't. So we do need to be a little bit more kind of cognizant about making that. Just wanted to say that quite often, especially in Limited, it's better to use instant speed removal at sorcery speed just to make sure they hit their mark. Oh yeah, Wizard. Thanks for stopping by with that. Actually, we were literally just talking about that. I don't know if you heard. Especially if you're light to removal and you have to kill something. Yeah. You can play Crystal and Bear, Wing Spear says. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're going for that. So we cycle this. And then we're probably... I mean, the ram through is nice, right? Recluse. In all honesty, I think I'm going to go for the Harvester. Actually, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then keep the ram through up. Should we do that? Should we do that instead? Just play like a little bit coy. Oh, no, actually, no, that doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work. Let's mutate this onto the heart. Let's mutate this on here. Keep it as a 4/6, because then we can attack him with a warfare as well. So we want to kill... return this creature... We may return it to the owner's hand. So we want to return this to that owner's hand. They've got something. It could be a cycle, though. I mean, we have seen them have cycles. Take action. And then sacrifice a creature. And then we attack him for 12 here. Wow. Boom, boom, boom. And then next turn, chat, we've got the world, really. We've got the world. Oppo needs some removal on this Harvester. And this is why we second picked it, I think it was. Just in terms of how powerful it is. We give Oppo the GGs here, sadly. I mean, we're going to play down the mutate here. 4/6. You may return this creature's opponent's to decline. Discard a card. Oh, unbreakable bond. What a shame. What a shame. And a tackle. Nice. 24 damage over 2 turns. It's just you can't do anything about it, can you? You can't do anything about it. So yeah, on to the next game. We're running rampant, chat. Especially in Ikoria, where you've got so much mutate going on. Also landlording like a champ. Didn't draw a win out in the second game, and my Yidero got flared straight away. Mulligan for us. Oh wow. Looks like we have to take a second mulligan, chat. We can't keep this. We don't have any cycling. That's better. So we keep this. We get rid of the mammoth, and what else? I kind of like having the capture sphere. I kind of guess it's capture sphere and the heron has to go, right? Because if we don't get another creature, we have... actually... Get another creature, we have to wait until turn 5. He was dead on board with my Yidero top decking, but Zenith ruined the day. Sad Pepe, feels bad, man. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it's not always true, but you do at least have to make those considerations, and even more so with the mutate mechanic. That's annoying that happened. I mean, it's not... Oh, we got the Humble Naturalist as well. But we do get the Wolf Bear next turn, I guess. Not the worst thing that's happened. We could have kept the Heron, but I think it might work out for us. Thieving Otter. Fertilid, but let's play out the Wolf Bear. And which is one of the reasons why I love Limited, because it's never always the same thing, right? We always need to be making these new considerations. Now, this is excellent play. This is typical kind of follow-on play from Otto with with the Otter and the Lynx. I think I'm gonna... Oh, it gets it tapped down, doesn't it? Fertility. That's annoying. No attacks. Hopefully we've got enough blocks unless they've got a second Frost Lynx. We would have to take the Otter down with a Fertilid, if that's the case. But equally, we are happy to trade off the Fertilid with the Otter or the Frost Lynx. Maybe not the Frost Lynx. Definitely the Otter. Definitely happy to do this. Interesting. Surely a 3-drop from Oppo. Heron onto Otter is really nice. Yeah, very true, very true. I kind of like keeping up this. Do you reckon Oppo's got Essence Capture? Okay. Trade those off. That 2-for-1 seems good though, right? Yeah, the Heron onto Otter's a fantastic combo. Wolverine. Pass attacks. Card draw? Or card discard? I think card draw is better, right? I mean, it already does fly, though. Card draw, I think, is better. Just because we haven't got enough lands. Normally, I would have done the opposite. Keegs, get back in there, my friend. Keep going. Land. Crystal. Cat turn 1, Red Menace, Mentor turn 3, Winota turn 4. Ooh. Scoop. I mean, I guess Winota decks Limited is quite difficult, right? Because you need to get that right balance. Tigerilla. So great for the Capture Sphere if we can get it down. Oppo hits him for 2, presumably. Boar. I think we've just got to keep mutating, right? Destroy. Wow. I mean, we have another mutate card for next turn, which is great to see. It gains us a little bit of life as well, but where is all our mana? Thieving Otter. Gust of Wind. I mean... We should probably have played down the Naturalist for that, in all honesty. Destroy the Otter. Oppo loses 3, we gain 3. Should be GG's, you think? I'd like to think so, but... Second Gust of Wind. Wow. I'm going to attack in here, only because it puts Oppo down to 5. So any land... Oh, we get the Gust of Wind next turn, right? Oppo scoops there. We'll take that scoop. Honestly, I have less humans than I'd like, but to put a couple more in, I'd need blue. And yeah, I think you want to be consistent with your Winota, right? We can't keep it, right? Happy to get rid of a forest here. Why do I have Black No in my deck? Same as before, chat. We're playing the green mana down. Sake. Random mana going on there. I think we go for the Goriak into the Harvester, if possible. My ears. Green Day is an excellent band. Because swamps are pretty. Well, why else wouldn't you want a swamp in your deck? Goriak? I mean, I think we do keep it, right, as a blocker, if anything else. Hey, Ace, yeah, we're playing draft. We are 4 wins, no losses at the minute. We've got a Sultai Mutate deck with a little bit of ramp. It's going quite well. Evo Wilds isn't very good, right? I mean, we have to go for the Crystal here. And, yeah. Noise. It's not too bad, mate. It's not too bad at all. Get the black. And this has got Vigilance, right? I think we say no attacks here. What's him hearing new words? Fantastic. Cycle. We get to tap the Goriak. Seems good. Oppo it's in 6. It's the first cycling deck we've come across, so it's going to be interesting to see how we navigate it. I think Gust of Wind is nice, but I think the Chittering Harvester here is going to have to do work. Oppo gets rid of the... So it looks like they've got another tapper. As that's it sounds, chat, we could lose it this turn. I mean, it's not going to be... Oh, Blade Banish, really? Yikes. Cycling. Oh, Oppo's saving the cycling though, by the looks of it. Naturalist into Kinnan. Yeah, no, it's a weird one, right? It's like I don't know, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the rush back to school in all honesty. Um I mean, there's been no published empirical literature that says that everything's fine, right? So yeah. And I think obviously with me being a scientist, I do need to see like facts and figures to kind of like evidence that. It's a tricky one. I'd hate to be a parent at this time. Oh, your wife works at school anyway, so you guys have kind of been exposed to it a little bit, I guess. Any more cycling in Oppo's deck? Yeah, GG's Oppo, GG's. We can't win that. We never had an opportunity. Nothing we could have done there. Right, come on, let's have a push. Let's try and get into Platinum Tier 2. And then if you've got a job where you can work from home, keep up that working from home. Again, chat, like we are strapped on blue mana here. And we don't have anything early to play, so I think we need to mulligan. Yeah, and then try and like just get everyone back in gently. It's going to be a nightmare in kind of like big score like assemblies and things like that where you just can't hold them. Yeah, I think we have to mulligan one. I mean, we keep this. We do keep it. Death Touch at 3 and 4. Okay, just try and make it. We're against Flamecaller XB. Pack 1 picked 1 as Zenith Flare for the first time last night and was forced out of cycling by the start of Pack 2. Ouch, Wiz. Sorry to hear that, my friends. Never encouraging. How many subs are we off of a new emote? 2. Hopefully we get that by the end of the week. That would be awesome. I'm going to pass to Oppo. Lutri. I've not actually played with Lutri. Pass. Second surge? Yeah, I'm expecting a second surge. Not really. I was expecting a second surge before the protests as well, though. Like, I don't know. Like, the UK is... Wow. Nice. The UK is kind of like hit rate higher than the rest of the world, right? But the rest of Europe, anyway. So, I mean, the Dream Heron does get us back into it. But I think it's the Wolf Bear. We aren't even sure if we're going back to uni in September yet. So it seems weird why schools would be going back to... Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. What do you reckon? Oppo with the instant scatter? Nice. Yeah, I agree with that, Ron. I agree with that. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I mean, the thing is, like, yes, we should care about children's educations, but equally, a lot of the things that the children are learning can be taught online. And, you know, if they... It's a weird one. Equally, though, we do have to be respectful that not everyone has kind of, like, online capabilities as well. Another point to consider. Hey chat, we're about 3 turns behind where we need to be. Can we get back from this? I don't know. Empathy nice and limited. It is. It can be a little bit slow sometimes, but like if you come up against an opponent like this, you're drawing 2 cards a turn. The fact that children will struggle to maintain personal space. Yeah, I mean children aren't going to be good at that at all, are they? Right? Not going to be good at that at all. Apex seems good. Get the essence scatter back. Chat, are we picking up our second loss here? Seems that way. It does seem that way. Went 1-3. Story of your life, Eeg. Story of your life, friend. I kind of like this, just to stop them attacking him with the dolphin. I don't know if that's right or not. Always drawing 2 cards a turn. They've got an essence scatter up. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. Have they got removal for the Hemorrhage as well? If they have, I mean, we give it to Oppo because we cannot come back from that. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power. So the ram through doesn't work on the Apex, right? Does it? Oh, it does. Free hugs and good vibes to all. He's curved out beautifully. He has. Should we trade? Should we get the essence scatter out of their hand first? Just in case they've got like a neutralizer or something. Heron? Or Shore Shark? Probably Shore Shark, right? Actually, no, Heron. Heron will be better here. Death Touch works. The creature deals damage, so yeah. Seems good. So we did that. He said to neutralize. Okay, chat. No attacks. We can't even be taking 1 damage at the minute. They could mutate with the egg. And let's get back into it now. A second blue mana would be awesome. See? Death Touch. Game face on. Game face indeed. Boneyard Lurker. Wow. They can attack him with a dolphin and deal 6 damage. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Loot you some crit ultimatum, perhaps. Perhaps. What do we think here? Do we go for the... Do we go for the Heron? Oh, no, we can't. I kind of don't want to return this back to their hand, right? Oh, no, we do, don't we? We do, because it gives them... You pounce it, you think? What, pounce at instant speed? Do we pounce at instant speed here? So wait for Oppo to tap out with this, then pounce at instant speed. Got the gust for the turn after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I kind of like that, just because it costs more to mutate this, right? Oppo's down to 20 cards. Yikes. Another mana. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked in there, actually. Ooh. That's nasty. Have we got a rough ETA and the ban's been implemented? Someone said it's going to be tomorrow now. Someone said it's going to be tomorrow and not today. What do you reckon's got haste here, chat? I mean, yeah, result. Can't do anything about it. Wow, that is juicy. Spicy deck from Oppo. Tomorrow now. Which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, Wingspear picked it. Yeah. I mean, what do we do here, chat? Yikes. Oh, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Friday, 7 AM PT out of respect for National Day of Mourning. Interesting. I bet Oppo's happy they've managed to pull this off. I'd be ecstatic that I've pulled it off, in all fairness. Refused to play ranked at the minute till bans come in. Played 10 games yesterday, and every single deck had either Friars or Agent. Yeah, I mean, we haven't really been enjoying it in all honesty. Groundhog Days for Keeks. I mean, chat, what are we doing? Mammoth? Mammoth kind of helps us. The Herald's probably a little bit better, but yikes. Tap for blue. Blue. No, no, it was he just wanted decent cards to pick. Right, Pants and Shore Shark. This. Return it to his hand. Draw a card. Chat, we're still in it, technically. Starix? Not really, Wingspot says. We'll take it technically. We'll take it technically. Oppo just discarding a land. Nice. Oh, if only we had one more mana. If only we had one more mana. No attacks, right? So brilliant. Running mono red at the minute just because game's a quick win. Yeah, that seems quite clever actually, you know. Is there a decent mono red going round? I might just try and rank up a little bit in mono red. Is it best of one, or we can deck him, stay alive? We could deck him. There is the option. There is the option. I mean, we need to give up the Whisperer here, though, right? I like how Oppo's still playing this as if it's competitive. Doing best of one mono red. Obosh version. Yeah, I was going to ask if is it the Obosh version. Oh no, that's got Tramp, hasn't it? GG's. Yeah, a little bit of a punt by that. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, right? They had the Godzilla in hand. No wins there. No wins. Beautiful. Right. We finally get a... I mean, do we keep this? Do we keep this and hope that we draw into something better? Part of me wants to. Part of me wants to. Add a W and I think you can tutor for it. Oh, add in white and you can tutor for it. I'm going to keep this one, chat. We are on play, so it does kind of help us. We're getting someone in diamond. Bloody freezing with the winter after all. Oh yeah, it's your winter, isn't it? Yeah, it's summer, yeah. We're doing quite well. Hottest day of the year yesterday. Yesterday, day before. Day before probably, not yesterday. Right, so we get anything into anything better, so we kind of have to do the of one mind here. Yikes. Look at all these forests. We need another black mana, ideally. Oh. I mean, that can help us. That can help us. Do we just do the... Capture Sphere seems just really weak to use here. I think we do for the Gust of Wind, right? On the Thieving Otter. Try and draw into black mana. Yikes. Day 4 yesterday was awful and rained. Yeah, that's true. Paraceratops. Cavern Whisperer. Cavern Whisperer seems good here, right? Cavern Whisperer... Oh, we can't play it. Oh, we can. We can. Pouncing Shore Shark. Pouncing Shore Shark can take this down, right? But what if they've got loads of cycling? A part of me kind of thinks, let's go for the Cavern Whisperer now. Just play it down. It's cold today here too? Yeah, I don't really know because I started streaming at like 7, right? And then I just kind of... 1,000 messages in chat today. Nice one, everyone. Yeah, I start streaming at like 7 and then I see how the day develops. That's nice. So we got a little bit of a pause there from our opponent. We could start just doing like Pouncing Shore Shark, discarding, returning creatures back, essentially just slowing them down. And I think that's going to be good. Let's just get the Evo Wilds out next turn. Although having said that, we can just swipe it in. Interesting. Interesting. So we can shock this in, but I think slowing them down is probably the best play here. I mean, I know we could mutate it. We should probably have mutated it actually. Never mind. Return the creature to its opponent's hand. Could have misplayed this one, chat, actually. Evo Wilds, ping it for a black. And then we can start doing lots of damage next turn. Nice. No attacks. What, really? An English person with a tan? To be fair, it doesn't take that much long for us to tin, right? Wingspan Mentor seems good on the Thieving Otter. Nice. Another black mana. Do we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? No, we don't. I mean, we've kind of got to go with this on the Dirgy back, right? Does Opera have an Essence Scatter? That would be an absolute shame if they did. They don't. Right, so destroy a target creature. I think we destroy the Otter, right? Or do we return the Otter back to its hand? Let's destroy the Rescuer. Let's return the Otter back to their hand. And then yeah, just they discard a card. It's a tricky one, chat. I'm not really entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's a really weird deck from Oppo. We can't attack in. Oppo's going to cycle, potentially. 6'6", so I'm close to the sun. Brilliant. I love it. I love it. Oppo discards a card. Right. And no attacks. Right. We kind of need to get into some more mutate, right? Mutate to kill this. A second Paraceratops. Oh, wow. These are different, aren't they? Wolverine and Paraceratops. Fertilid. I mean, what we could always do here, chat, is play down the Capture Sphere, which flashes in. Fertilid. Actually, let's play this down, and then we can flash in the Capture Sphere. Seems good. So, pass the turn. I'm ginger and get sunbit when it rains. It's a reflection off the rain, mate. It's nothing to do with you. It's not your problem. Thieving Otter. Is Oppo just going to go in here? Second Thieving Otter. Wow, okay. Pass to attacks. I think let's go for the Capture Sphere on the Wolverine. Wolf Bear. Let's cycle this. Nice. The Hemophage is fantastic for us here. So we mutate onto here. And we go on the top. And then lots of good things happen. So we destroy a target creature an opponent controls, which I think is the Ceratops. And we get to take one... Actually, what's this one? What's the next one? Whenever the creature mutates, you may return it to its hand. So we're going to do the Thieving Otter. Lose life, gain life. Yes. Discard a card. Beautiful. And play down the Fertilid. Chat, we are getting there now. We are getting there. Do we hold off attacking? I think we do. Just one more turn. We don't want them to be drawing things with the Otter. Sanctuary Smasher. We desperately need more mutate now. Right. Honey Mammoth? Honey Mammoth seems good, right? I could double block with the Smasher and the Boar to get rid of it. So let's pass. Gotta get rid of my migraine. Brilliant. He needs removal or dead? I mean, the Sanctuary Smasher is pretty decent, right? It's not the worst. Pass to attacks. I'm going to get the Fertility just to get as much land out of my deck as possible. Blue mana. I mean, let's attack in. Play down the Wolf Bear. And yeah, end the turn. Baby Godzilla. Okay, seems good. Ooh, nice. Do we go for Gust of Wind on the Sanctuary Smasher? I think we do, right? So we do this in order to draw us a card. Another Fertilid is good. I kind of just want to just keep attacking him with this. Just hold everything else back. We don't want to... We're kind of massively on top here, right? So we don't want to kind of over push ourselves. End the turn. Could probably have kept that in hand. We've got 5 lands left. Dreamtail Heron, Cavern Whisperer, and the Chittering Harvester, and the Recluse. So we've got 4 creatures that... we've got 2 Dreamtail Herons as well. So we've got 5 creatures. So we've got 35% chance of drawing a Mutate card. Oppo looks like... I mean, if we lose this, we're in a little bit of trouble. But yeah. You can draw 2 more lands now too, right? Oh yeah, I can. Actually, that's a good point. I can. Could maybe have attacked with the boar. Only 1 creature come up there. Good shout, Wingspear. Good shout. Yeah, maybe I'm playing a little bit too hesitantly here. Sanctuary Smasher goes down. Pass to attacks. Right, we're increasing the odds there. I'm not going to draw 2 more lands. I'm just going to draw 1. Oh, you are joking me. How? How is that possible? Well, we know how it's possible, but... Wow. Would have only killed the 1-1? Yeah, would have only killed the 1-1. That is true, but like, you have to play for the statistics, right? You have to play for the statistics. Otter. They're giving it the Otter instead of the Sanctuary Smasher. That's interesting. What have they got? Yikes. Okay. What a great draw off the top for them. What an absolutely fantastic draw. I mean, yeah. Got to be kidding me. Really? Really? Chat. Chat. Help me out here. Just help me out. Just give me some advice. Give me some like pass to damage. Who draws? Flood or screw, there is no happy medium. Do we get the win? Do we get the win? Cycle him. Cycle him. We've got to attack him, right? Forest. Forest off the top. Can you imagine? What do we do here, chat? I think we keep this, right? I think we keep this because we've got a we can get a blue man here, and we are on the play as well. So Evo Wild with the Umori, which means they're only going to have creatures. Only going to have creatures in their deck. Not bad, Wingspear says. Pass. We've got a turn 3, we've got a turn 4. Beautiful. I mean, it's also nice with the Pouncing Shore Shark on the Goriak, right? It's a Sultai Mirror. What happened there? What happened there? I mean, I kind of like blocking. Let's go for the pouncing shore shark, yeah. On the Goriak. We'll go. Let's go over the top. Return this one back to their hand. And attack him. Remember, we've got vigilance. Remember, we've got vigilance there. Okay, so they got the Umori down. Nice. I kind of like the flyer here, though, right? Just to really start to hammer home the advantage. Oh, is it marbles today? It's marbles, isn't it? I forgot, you guys. Return this to their hand. Beautiful. Chittering Harvester next turn as well. I mean, this is the kind of a perfect deck to us to be against, right? Unless they've got kind of a Chittering Harvester. Spider Recluse is nice. Chittering Harvester is excellent for us here, though. Oh, we can't play it. Mutate 5. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Never in doubt. 4-6 seems good. 4-6 flyer. Return the opponent to his own hand. So I'm decline that. I'll let them sacrifice though, and we hit in for 4-6 flying vigilance. Oppo's down to 9. We've got a gust of wind. We've got a wolf bear. I mean, it's all looking quite good for us in all honesty. I think gust of wind here and then play the bear down. Oh, I like that. I do like that, but let's go for the boar. Beautiful. And then yeah, we get the win here, chat. So we mutate this on here. 4-6 on top. GG's. Return to their hand. Destroy. Give GG's to the Oppo. Beautiful, chat. That's exactly how this deck is supposed to run. Exactly how it's supposed to run. We can't keep this one, chat. We can't keep this one. If we had the if cycle, if not, yeah, we can't keep this one. This card doesn't do what we need it to at the minute, so we have to mulligan. Good keep. What do we think? Of one mind or gust of wind? Of one mind if we get in trouble. Gust of wind if not is more powerful. But I think let's go for let's keep the of one mind just in case we do get in trouble. Beautiful. Symbiote into the Recluse seems quite powerful. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Come on. Fire Prophecy. Drats. Okay. No worries, chat. No worries. Wolverine. Wolf Bear. Let's go for the Recluse. And then we're hoping for we're hoping for another land. Any land will do it. Three damage him. Dirge that. Yikes. Doesn't work, does it? I think we need to fire this off. Do our best to get into mana. Yep, that seems good. Opposing for 5. Pouncing Shore Shark, just to slow them down. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It gives us a blocker. And it slows them down somewhat. No attacks. We need to hold back here. We need to hold back. Our opponent have plenty of cycling though, right? They could also kill this. Capture Sphere. Wow. Wow. Cavern Whisperer? Cavern or Dirgebat? Dirgebat Flash, right? Dirgebat Flash. Try and take out the Frostlinks. Essence Scatter kills us here, chat. Essence Scatter kills us. Convolute, GG's. Wow. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Return to its owner's hand. We've come back from worse. Wolf Bear? Not dead. Get the green. Not dead yet. Only mostly dead. Only mostly dead. GG's up, GG's. Chat. What do we do? What do we do, chat? Yikes. Right, so just let me wrap up the YouTube video, everyone, and then we can move on to the next thing. So yeah, so the deck itself was absolutely a little firecracker. It was Sultai Mutate like we've done so many times before in this format. The Dirgebat was doing absolute work, as well with the Chittering Harvester, and the Hemophage actually kept us in the game as well with the Mammoth. It's a fantastic deck. I would have loved the back for more, and I think that was one of the key things that was missing in the deck. But anyway, if you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for the likes, follows, subscriptions. Make sure to leave those comments and let us know what you liked and what you didn't like. Make sure to catch us on Twitch for a live draft, and I will catch you later.